Yep. All right. Now I got a real mic. Got me a blue Black Yeti. It's a blue Yeti, but it was the black version. Hell, I don't know. It's a good one. And I got me a Logitech webcam. Only thing is these headphones are some very old wired Turtle Beach gaming headphones, and I get some static feedback on them when I was testing earlier, but hopefully it'll be alright. I'm gonna get some new ones eventually, but I've already spent enough money. Bought a new big 34-inch monitor, the headphones, or not the headphones, the mic, the camera. Just bought a new PC last year. I got everything set up. So, we're gonna give this shit a try and see what goes on. I'm nothing special, just a regular guy, but I game all the time, so I figure if I'm gonna game, why not stream when I game and see if anybody wants to check it out. And I'm gonna do some reacts and stuff. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by whatever the hell is on here. We're gonna look at that first. But big inspired by Asmongold. I love that dude. So if you love him, you'll probably love me. If you hate him, you'll probably hate me, because we think alike on a lot of the stuff. I'm 38, so we're about the same age. Yeah, he inspired me to give it a try, so we're gonna give it a try. What's the worst that can happen, right? But anyway, the main game I'm playing right now is Dune Awakening. I'm loving that game. It's very good. I'm a solo player, so for me it's good because I like to just take my time in MMOs. I know it's not a traditional MMO, but it's pretty much an MMO survival. But I've never liked playing in groups, I'll join a guild, but I usually just lone wolf it because I like to take my time. I'm a very methodical person. I don't like to rush through anything, especially when I'm playing a game. I don't want to miss, dialogue or possible quest options. I want to, just take my time and enjoy the game. And a lot of times when you're running multiplayer, it's hard to do that. But I know eventually I'm gonna have to if I want to go to the Dark Desert. So, but that's a long ways off. I'm not even close to that. I'm still in the second map. Can't remember the Vermilius Gap, Eastern Vermilius Gap, something like that. My name is Justin. My game handle is Xandro on pretty much every game I play. That's pretty much it about me. We're going to see how we do. What's going on here? Jesus. I don't understand. Like, ring camera footage of the shootout last night at the 27th Street Cookout in Philly. Why? Why are we killing each other? Why do we kill each other? There's so much evil in the world. I mean, this is evil. I mean, people, there's no common sense anymore. Look at this shit. They don't even know where they're shooting. Just shooting. Doesn't matter. Just fire off your clips. Could have hit anybody. Children. 3 dead. 3 dead. It's a damn shame. That's what it is, I guess. Stuff's not gonna change. The hell is all this stuff? Oh. Alright, what we got here? What we got here? Paulo Banchero just got himself a new deal. I seen he got paid. 5-year, $287 million. Side note, we just brought back James Wiseman, and that should be good. Turner going. Look, it'll be alright. Halliburton's out next year. There's no reason for us to think we're going to be back in the championships. Championship. It was so heartbreaking for me as a fan. My whole life, when Halliburton went down in Game 7, I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure, but he was starting to kill it. We were going to win the championship. I might have had some allergies acting up when that happened, but it is what it is. But anyway, Turner leaving, not that big of a deal. We just got Huff, 80% of the production, 10% of the cost. We just signed Wiseman. He looked really good before he tore his Achilles last year. Isaiah Jackson's going to be back. He looked really good before he tore his Achilles last year. We had 3 players go down last year with an Achilles injury. Wiseman was the first game of the season. Jackson might have been in the first game as well. It was very early if it wasn't the first game. It was like one of the first few games. I mean, 2 guys down. Still made it to the finals. Then we lose our best player. It'll be alright. Hopefully we get a good pick next year. Mathurin can develop. We re-sign him. Nembhard continues to develop. Give him an extension. We gotta give Naismith an extension. That's my dog. That dude's a killer. And then we just go from there. Just keep building. Turner, I loved him. He's a great dude. A good player. He was never what I thought he would be. I think they picked him like 13th. It's fine. Hope he does great in Milwaukee with Giannis. Murdered. Jesus Christ. They're just high. Still bad. I thought that was somebody laying there dead. Nope. A radical leftist wearing tactical gear opened fire on border agents in McAllen, Texas today and was killed after agents returned fire. You get what you deserve, bud! Stupid fuck. Facts. But it's not going to happen. They're not releasing the Epstein files. They're not. The deep state's never going away. They've always probably been here, and they always will. And then they just keep getting more power. Diet Dr. Pepper is my shit. Fat, need to lose some weight. Like 6 foot, 290. I need to be back down to that 200. Way too fat. Yep. It is what it is, Stevie. Oh, no viewers. I don't know what the hell's going on in Europe. They lost their minds. Ain't no damn way. These terrorists, people are just taking over. And no, that's not a racist comment. They're clearly terrorists. They go into these other countries and they terrorize the people that are citizens of those countries. That's a terrorist. Put his ass in a Brazilian prison. Simple. What's this? After the murder of 2 Poles within a few weeks, Polish people are out there. Yes. Should be. Good for them. Nothing new. Oh yeah, I was going to check out my boy, Agenda Free TV, Steve. He's always on it. If you guys don't know Steve, Agenda Free TV, good stuff. He's always on top of breaking news. I watched him with all that stuff going on in the Middle East. Him and Enforcer TV, 2 very good channels. Maybe it's just the Enforcers. I think it's the Enforcers. I don't think anything's actually going on though. Oh, there they are, the Enforcers. Ships and Red Seas. Just got a notification. Oh, Benny Johnson's posted something new. There it is. 3 hours ago. I already know there's going to be more of these crazy liberals blames Texas flood on Trump. How did Trump cause that? Somebody tell me. Trump caused the natural disaster of all this rain and flooding and those poor children and all those people to die. Trump did that? No. There was warnings. People were warned. There was a warning, I think I seen 3 hours before, it got really bad. It happened like that. I seen a video where, like, the water rose above trees in, like, 45 minutes. There was nothing anybody could have done other than leave way beforehand. And he's getting people down there to save them. He's already getting, FEMA or whatever the hell he's putting in place down there. Look at what Biden did with the North Carolina and all those poor people. It was almost a year, and they're still struggling. terrible. I think it's like 70 people dead total. Saved 165 people. That's right. Good on that guy. And Rose is probably about to say this shit too. That's why he made a video. But like I've seen these people on TikTok and on X, just these people posting this stuff. Glad that these children died because of their political beliefs. It's absolutely disgusting. I would never wish that on anybody. The world is a sad place right now. It looks what is this? Look at this. Just look at it. They're comical. These people. Like I just said. You can't. They gave a warning. The last I seen was like 3 hours before was the last big warning. I'm not sure if there was any after that, but I know I've seen that. You can't warn for something that it's almost instant. They should have left before that, but they didn't know it was going to get that bad. Horror. I mean, I'll give you props for not doing plastic surgery like everybody else in Hollywood, but I mean, why would she? It's not like she's trying to keep her beauty. There's just never beauty. But Jesus Christ. Are you guys kind of... Then you related to Rosie? Oh. That's not an insult on Benny, by the way. It's the fact that she literally looks like a man. These are what the results that we've been seeing for years of uneducated people talking under their ass. Yeah. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna text my wife. She's on her way home. Bring me a cold pop. Because she has nothing else to do. Because, I mean, that's what she does. But fair point, she's still allowed to have an opinion. We all have opinions. That's what I'm on here doing, is giving my opinion. And nobody cares. But we all have opinions. You know? They're like assholes. Everybody has one. That's what my grandpa always used to tell me. She's allowed to voice her opinion. She's also allowed to be a dumbass and be wrong, which she is. She's allowed. Oh, he has? Can you tell us what? Can you wait. So you're just saying that he's followed it, but you're not going to tell us what he's following. Okay. Gotta get a like here, Benny. These people are crazy. Crazy. This guy, big crazy. Liver King, what the fuck is wrong with that dude? Big crazy. Renfell, my buddy, what you talking about?
That's probably alright, we're gonna move on to the next portion.
Oh, that's Mr. Matty Plays. We got reacts on reacts. First of all, I like both of these guys. Mr. Matty Plays, he's a big Xbox guy. I use him for a lot of my Xbox news. Renfell, he's a streamer. Been watching him for a while. He's got a lot of the same taste as me. Thinks a lot like me. Slow, methodical. So I like his take on games because if he likes it, I usually will like it. One of my favorite games of all time now, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I'd never even played a CRPG before that. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. And I played that on his recommendation, watched him play it, looked pretty cool. I absolutely fell in love now. CRPG is one of my favorite genres.
One of the things that actors say is reacting to BS that is this. So whether it's anytime I see
He's so happy.
So if you guys have videos like this that I do react to, please do, because
Renfell's doing some reacts.
This guy used to be a really good content creator when I googled him, and he's still producing good content. But the thing is, like,
Hold on. To be fair, Xbox is in a shitstorm right now with all those studio shutdowns, and he's capitalizing and reacting on that. And now you're capitalizing and reacting on him, and I'm capitalizing and reacting on both of you. But he is a good creator, so I don't agree with that. He gives a lot of good info, and he can be a bit of a doomsayer or whatever, but he still makes good stuff. Whatever gets clicks and views, right? They're trying to make money, and they're not saying anything that's untrue. Like the Xbox drama is getting worse. Games did get canceled and studios shut down. I mean, now like this one, I don't know what they canceled, but that's probably an overreaction. Does be alright.
That's fair. Because video games are a source of entertainment, and we should be playing games to have fun. And that's what they're for, to entertain us. It's like watching a film compared to watching a movie to be entertained.
Yes.
It's very disingenuous. And this is not attacking these person. Let's get that
People are allowed to not like stuff though, Renfell.
We are mocking and attacking is the doom, where everything is about doom. So this was the one thing I got asked about. I said, hey, did you see Matty Plays recently on Xbox and Bethesda? And I've been, no, I haven't, because I don't actually watch Matty Plays anymore, because this type of content is not interesting. It's something better. Occasionally they'll throw something in, like, it's dead straight at you, and this is a something. But this is the one I want to focus on, and we're not gonna watch the whole thing, and I'm gonna tell you, but I do want to watch the beginning stage of this video. Here's what I want to focus on. The purpose of making the video is to, other than simply to make rage bait content that is that video done.
I mean, that's the point, bro. He's trying to make money. You make money by people watching your stuff and ads and revenue, not by not getting views. Gotta get that premium, dog.
I don't have good news for you. What is the purpose of making a video that's not positive?
Everything doesn't have to be positive. Positive, if you're just gonna say everything's positive, that's a lie. Some shit sucks. This over here, that game sucked. Terrible. People need to know that.
I have to ask you. You get out of it. This is the one thing. This is the one thing starts off apologizing.
He didn't put this in the world. He didn't do it. He's just talking about it.
So, he apologized. It's been a shitty week, guys. We're gonna double down. We're gonna double down. Sorry, not sorry. No, it's been a shitty week, but I'm gonna make it even shittier. Let's focus on the negatives,
Ringfeller, you're not in a good headspace, buddy. I like you. Why are you so mad that he's making negative videos?
So, let me make your already shitty week worse by making you stupid. And if you're already in a negative headspace, sorry guys, I'm gonna add gasoline to that fire. Which
Nobody has to watch it, bub.
so this is why I want to point this out. I am tired of seeing this type of content on YouTube, which is why I am. And again, I'm gonna get attacked by that this community.
I'm definitely not mad at Clay's community. I'm a lone wolf. I watch a lot of people. No community. If I had to say I was part of any community, it would be Asmongold. I watch him not live every day, usually at work, but I'm going to be going to second shift, so that also is the reason why I'm starting to do this, because I'm going to be home alone all day. My son's 3, he's in daycare, my wife will have normal hours still, and 11 years in a factory, still doesn't, big car manufacturer, one of the big 3 here in America. 11 years, and I still don't have enough time to hold first shift. I've been on first shift for the past 4 years. But I got manpower to a new department because of layoffs. And now I'm just nothing. So 11 years, second shift. Don't get to see my family. Great. So I'm gonna just stream during the day before work while I'm here by myself. It just all kind of came together. Like I said, I figured I'm playing anyway, I might as well stream. And now I'm going to be here soon during the day. Nothing to do. So I'm going to get my workouts in, come home, stream, play a game, try to build a little something here, and go to work and be miserable in the factory that I wish I don't have to go to for the next 20 years. I would like to be free.
This place has been I don't want people to think that I'm attacking him. What I'm attacking is this concept of we're only ever focusing on the negative. We're not focusing on anything positive. All we're doing is doom and gloom. Right, creating division, making money through division, and we're literally in the first 35 seconds of this video, all
How do I get How does this background? It's just the screen. I gotta figure out how to do that. If anybody by chance happens to watch this and can tell me how to do that, I just noticed it. So I didn't want my background showing. So I got this thing up there, but I would like that would be better. How do I get that? I need to figure that out. Because you're cutting out, I'm losing, that whole corner with that stupid background. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen anybody else do that. I wouldn't mind showing my background, but my wife's stuff is behind us in this room, or what's that thing that women use to do their makeup? Vanity desk. And all of her stuff. It's a mess, so I don't want that showing right behind me. Bro, why are you... I'm kind of done watching this. Why... Everything doesn't have to be positive. That's kind of a weird mindset. Because life isn't all positive. It's very weird. I mean, I give my guy a thumbs up. I like him, but... It's just a weird mindset. It's like you can't accept negative points of view or something.
And then we have the replacement there. It's unfortunate that it is absolutely true that it sucks that what happened at Microsoft, 9,000 people.
Yeah, it's terrible. So don't sweep it under the rug like it didn't happen. Because it did.
And we can recognize that and do it for them. But when I see people say things like gaming is whatever, and then I go play games like right now, like
Dune Awakening is great.
coming up with Tales of the Shire, Destiny 2,
More props to Renfell. He's the reason why I started playing Dune Awakening. And I fucking love it. And when WoW came out, I was either a senior in high school or a freshman in college. I don't remember if it came out in 04 or 05, but I graduated high school in 05. And I remember my fraternity brothers, my sophomore year in college, was playing WoW all the time. When I was in high school, I was busy. Sports and friends. I played games, but I was, Madden, NBA. I was just a sports gamer. A few RPGs back then. Fable, Knights of the Old Republic, one of them, my goats. But yeah, I didn't get into computer gaming because I didn't have a computer. I was poor. And my grandpa had one, but he was in the ham radio and all that stuff. He was always on his computer. So I didn't have a way to play WoW, even if I did know about it. But anyway, I miss WoW. That's I digress. I miss the launch of WoW. I missed all that fun. That's something I'll never be able to experience, and it sucks because now I love MMOs and gaming much more than just sports or a few RPGs. I've evolved a lot, and it sucks that I didn't get to experience that. So, Dune Awakening isn't the same, but it's pretty good, and I'm planning on sticking with it long term. I was there from not the jump. I started last week, so I was a couple weeks behind, but it's my game.
expansion. We have Mafia the Old Country. We've got Ghost of Utah, Borderlands 4, Outer Worlds 2. There's so many great games coming out this year. We've got the
I'm gonna cut this short. This was basically just a test stream anyway to see if the new mic and camera was working good after I got it all set up. Looks like it is. If anybody does happen to see this video when I put it to YouTube, and you can tell me how I can get that background. If it's on NVIDIA broadcaster, maybe it's just remove. Maybe that's it. I'll try it out when I go live. I'm going to go live again later tonight when my wife and son go to bed and play some Dune Awakening for a while. But they're almost home, so I got to get off here. So yeah, hopefully some people see this. Hopefully you can check me out. I'm Xandro TV, everywhere. X, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok. And if you look me up, I'm not going to have anything because I'm not a big social media person. I got some followers on X, like 5,000 maybe. But TikTok, I just created it for this. Kick, I just created it to start this. YouTube, I've had forever, but never done anything. Twitch, I've had forever, but I've just always been a watcher. So don't judge me by seeing, oh, he doesn't even have any followers on TikTok. That's the point. I'm trying to grow. So Hope you will check out my content. I know right now it's going to be rough. Literally my second stream, the first one didn't even have. It's not even good, so don't watch it because you can't even hear me. Because the mic and stuff I was using was a bad setup. I was using my phone and a gaming headset, just not good. But we're going to go from here, we're going to grow, and we're going to get better and see what we can do. Hopefully some of y'all want to come along for the ride. Peace.